Hey guys, I want to talk about shit. I had to restart this. I want to talk about eating disorders because I feel like we don't I don't know. We acknowledge it, but we don't really acknowledge it. Also, why is there a bald spot on my eyebrow? The fuck? Anyways, yeah, no. We don't I don't think it's so over romanticized. You know what I mean? Like we don't think it's bad until it gets bad. And even then, like we don't really think it's bad. And so anyways, yeah, no. My experience with it is like I feel like it came and go. It came and it went for me. Like just back and forth. It was always a back and forth battle, right? I think I feel like I've always just had a problem and a struggle with food, but it kind of got really bad my freshman year, and that's why I think I talked about it in the last video, like that my freshman year was like really bad, and that was like a main part of it because it just took over my whole life. Like that was all I could think about. I was the biggest calorie whore ever. It was so bad. I would count everything. And I think I weighed 105. That wasn't even that bad, but to me that was like big. Like I felt big, but that's the thing. That's like tiny. And I let it get to the point where my hair was like falling out. Like my hair was falling out and just like shedding on the floor. Like I had wood floors at the time because I lived in another house, and my floors, I would have to sweep like every 2 days because my hair would just keep falling out. And it was really bad. Like my hairline, like you could see it kind of, it would like be kind of wider because my hair was falling out like so much. And I would feel like really sick. Like if I would stand, I couldn't stand. That's the thing. If I would stand for like 2 minutes or more, like I would get really nauseous and like really sick. Like I had to sit down. And it went by for like a really long time. Like majority of my freshman year, I was just like stuck in this just thing. I would work out twice a day. I would work out twice a day every day. I would probably only I wouldn't eat. That's the thing. I wouldn't eat unless they made me. Like I would cry because I had to eat. That's how bad it got. I would cry because they would make me eat for like the first time of the day. And when they did, I always ended up in the bathroom. I don't know why I'm smiling. I don't know why I'm smiling, but every single time I ate, always ended up in the bathroom afterwards. I just couldn't keep anything down. I meant like that, not like I would physically get sick. I would make myself, you know? And that was basically my whole experience freshman year. That's like the main thing that I remember. And the craziest part is that I didn't lose weight. If anything, I gained weight, and that's what drove me crazy. That's what drove me to get farther and farther. And I don't remember what it was. I really don't remember what it was, but some clarity came into my mind like second semester. And I'm like, the fuck am I doing? Like, what am I doing? I'm like, why am I doing this? And I still don't know what it is to this day that made me like stop doing what I was doing and like try and better myself. But something happened, and I automatically, for some reason, I just started eating and eating more. And I did get healthier. I did get healthy. I did fix myself for a bit. But the thing that they don't tell you, I don't want to scare anybody, but the thing that they don't tell you about is that when you go from like in such a quick amount of time, when you go from like not eating anything to eating like all these calories that you've missed out on for like 2 years or years, it's like it adds up to you like really quickly because it's like your body's getting back all the fat that like it didn't have. And so I went from 105 pounds to 120 something, and that's still a healthy weight. That's average weight for 5'6" woman, me. And it's an average weight to be at, but it's such like a huge difference. Like you could put me side by side freshman year and like towards the end of sophomore year, I was like two different people. And at the time I was like a healthy average weight. And I remember my sister, she brought back a photo of me from my freshman year, I remember. And I looked like a stick. I looked sick. And I thought that looked good. And I was just like, wow, like that's crazy. That's crazy. Like I let myself get that bad. And so I told myself, like, I'm never going to put myself back in that position again where I can't look in the mirror and not cry about who I am. And so I was really healthy for a bit, and I think it was this year. Is this year senior year. Senior year, I think it came back cuz this is what I believe in personally. I believe in like that they don't like your mental health or like I don't, what isn't your disorder, like it doesn't really go away like fully. It's never going to go away. It's always going to be a part of you. And it's just you learning how to live with it. You know, like you learning how to get around it. And it's possible because I did it, but I just let myself like get in my head again, you know? It's just a mental battle always, but it's like a possible battle. And so this year, I kind of I don't know, it just happened where it was so slowly where I was looking back and I'm like, dang, like I kind of miss like I miss being able to do this. I miss my collarbones. I miss everything. And I slowly stopped eating, but like it wasn't I only lost like 5 pounds. Like it wasn't that big of a deal. And then it started happening rapidly. It started happening rapidly. I went from 122 pounds to 99 pounds. I'm 99 pounds right now. Is that like, I don't know if y'all could tell, but I am. In a year, basically, in a year. And I I think it was last week where I looked at myself and I kind of just had that same. I feel like this is what I felt freshman year where I looked at myself and I was just like, what did I do? Like, what did I do to myself? And I'm, it's just a mental battle because it's like you want to do better. You want to be better. Like, you want to be better for yourself. But it's such like an addiction to look at your numbers keep on going down. It's so addicting because it's like you don't want to reverse it. And I'm not saying I'm healed right now, but I'm saying I want to be better and I want to be there for myself. I want to love myself the way that I am. I want to be happy and I don't want to have to starve to be happy. And I don't know. This is the first time I'm ever being open about it because I don't tell anybody about like that specific part. I don't tell anybody like just my experience through it because it's so weird to talk about. I just hate it. And so I just lived with it this whole time. And so this is me talking about it for the first time, like going into depth about it. And I think what triggered it this time is my relationship. Like if I'm out of it now. I still love her though. It wasn't her. But I think what triggered it this time is that people say like when you're in a happy relationship and stuff, you get happy relationship weight. And I'm like, fuck no! Get that away! I don't want it. And so I try to prevent it. And every time we would go out to eat, I think what pushed it further for me is that like I wouldn't want to eat more than the other person, like at all. If she wasn't eating, I didn't want to eat. If she had less than me, I wouldn't eat. And I have such a big stomach. Like I finished my food down, but if she didn't finish hers, I wouldn't finish mine. Like it's so bad because I mirror myself off of other people for these things. That's the thing about eating disorders is that anything food related, you're going to mirror it off someone else. And it's so bad. It's so triggering. Like, it's so crazy to say that, but it's true. And I'm just saying it because it's such like a hard thing. This whole thing's a hard thing. And I think now that I'm alone and I'm single now and I'm just like stuck thinking about me this whole time, it's like I kind of understand now and I kind of see what I've been doing this whole time. And it's like overall, after me talking about this, I'm just rambling, but that's okay because I know I'm basically talking to myself, but I know. And I want to change and I want to get better and I want to get healthier. And I know I will, and I know it's not going to be easy because I feel like I'm worse now than I was like 3 years back. But I know I can because I did it before. And it's going to be harder, yeah, but it's possible to get past this. And I feel like this video is just me accepting that I can get through with it. And yeah, that's basically the rant of the day, guys. Be healthy, be happy. Being skinny isn't everything, because you're never gonna be happy with it. You're never gonna get to a point where you look in that mirror and you're gonna be happy about what you see. And that's the point of it. 99 pounds, I have nothing left to lose, and I'm still not happy. And that's why I want to be able to just enjoy my life and stop focusing on the bad of it. Anyways, that's it, guys. Bye, guys.